Now it is.
Hey guys, it's Mary, and here today we're going to do the hashtag Meet My Grandma. So I'm Mary, and this is my grandma.
Hello, Mary's friends.
So let's get started. What is your name?
Nancy.
Okay.
Poole.
And what are the names of your parents?
Marcella and Russell Moat.
Okay.
Hey, Aunt Mackie, you're in the way.
Do you have any brothers and sisters?
I have two sisters,
And what are their names?
Kathy and Veronica.
Okay. How did your parents choose your name?
I don't know.
Okay. Does your name have a special meaning?
I don't know that either.
Okay. Did you have any nicknames when you were a kid?
I was Aunt Nanny to my sister's children.
Okay. When were you born?
1952.
Ooh. When and where were your parents born?
I don't remember when they were born, but my mother lived in St. George when she was born.
Oh, okay. When were your sisters born?
God, you gotta make me think now.
Yeah.
Okay, Veronica's older than me, so she would have been born in 1949, and then Kathy would have been born in 1946.
Okay. What kind of things did your family do together when you were young?
We went to baseball games to see the Cubs. Go Cubs!
Aren't you wearing a Cubs shirt?
No, I'm wearing a Patriot shirt.
Oh, ew. I don't like them.
I don't like them either. They're stupid.
Who were some of your friends?
I had two friends named Nancy. We were all in the same class for 3 years. So we all joked around that we were the Nancy Club. And then I had another friend named Beth. And I had a lot of friends in Drum and Bugle Corps, but I don't remember all their names now.
What's Drum and Bugle Corps?
It's like band, only it was a marching unit that was just drums and bugles, and then I was in the color guard, so I carried a flag or a rifle.
Oh.
And we marched in parades and did routines and stuff.
Now I know not to make you mad. What schools did you attend?
I went to Aroma Park grade school.
Where's that at?
In Aroma Park, Illinois. And then I went to East Junior High, East Junior High, and then East Ridge High.
Okay. What were your favorite subjects in school?
English and history.
Ooh. Who were your favorite teachers?
In 6th grade, I had Mr. Quirk, and he's the one that got me really interested in writing. And I don't remember the rest of the teachers' names that helped me a lot. I just don't remember now. I'm old. That was a long time ago.
How did you meet your how did you meet Papa?
I met him after a Christmas party for work.
When did he propose to you for the first time?
For the first time?
Yeah.
Oh, golly. About 2 years after we met.
Ooh. When were you and Papa married?
1987.
Ooh. What are your children's names?
Jody and Lance.
Jody's my mom. Where were they born?
Jody was born in Kankakee, Illinois at St. Mary's Hospital. And Lance was born in Sarasota at Sarasota Memorial Hospital, Sarasota, Florida.
Ooh. Florida. What are some special memories that you have about Mom and Uncle Lance?
Well, she used to come up north to visit her dad every summer, and Lance always missed her so much. So when she would get home at the end of each summer, he would stick to her like glue and not let her out of his sight. And the cutest memory for your mommy, when Uncle Lance was first born, she came home from school that day and went over and looked in his bassinet when we came home from the hospital, and she said, "When's he going to wake up and play with me?" Because she didn't realize that since he was a tiny baby, it'd be a while before he could play. And then once he was big enough to play, she didn't want him to keep following her around.
That was like me with her.
Yes.
Yeah. Where have you lived?
I was born in Kankakee, Illinois, and then I lived in Florida for 32 years, and now I live here in Indiana.
Yeah. Have you had any jobs?
A lot of jobs.
What's your current job?
I'm a server at Lake Park Restaurant.
They serve very good food, though I never actually eaten there before.
Addison has.
But I'm sure you guys have, for those people who live in my town. Okay. Do you belong to a church?
We're not really official members, but we don't go to church very often, just sometimes.
Okay. Did you go to church in the past?
I was a very good churchgoer when I was a teenager. I never missed church. But when I got older, I just got busy doing other things and working, and then I didn't go so much.
How has it affected your life?
What?
What?
It says something.
Hold on, people. Okay, just leave that be. Come on, hold it. Okay. Sorry about that, people. Technical difficulties. Where were we?
How did it affect my life? What?
Yeah.
Me not going to church?
Yeah. Mac.
Oh, I don't know if it really affected my life. Not going.
Okay. This is my dog Mac. I love him. In your religion, what callings or positions have you served for? Like, did you take any part of the service?
No, I didn't. Never did.
Okay. What do you do to get through difficult times in your life?
I try to sit and reflect, and I read a lot, and
Go.
I
Go.
try to read about people who inspire me, and that helps to settle me down. And also, when I see the news and see so many unfortunate people in this world, I realize I don't have it so bad. So then that helps me feel better.
That's good.
Mother,
Do you
talk
have
about
any-
Donald Trump.
What?
Talk about Donald Trump.
Don't talk about Donald Trump.
No.
Do you have any holiday traditions?
Then this would get nasty if I started talking about him.
Addison, get back over there. Do you have any holiday traditions?
Holiday traditions? I come over here early in the morning on Christmas so I can see you guys when you see what Santa brought you.
What do you do for the holidays?
Pretty much what you guys want to do is what we do for the holidays.
That's right. What are some of your favorite things?
Favorite things?
Like, what are your favorite things to do?
Oh, well, I play computer games. I like to watch movies. I read. I love to travel. That's why I can hardly wait until we take our vacation.
We're FKY. We're going to Disney World.
What's your favorite color?
Purple?
Purple.
Do you like purple?
Yep.
Actually, lavender, which is a shade of purple, is my favorite.
What's your favorite flower?
What's your favorite flower?
Lilacs.
Purple. What's your favorite book?
What's your
Wow,
favorite
I've read
book?
so many, but I guess my very favorite books would be all the Harry Potters.
Anderson, go back over there.
You're getting too close, honey.
Go back over there. What's your favorite song?
Neil Diamond's Sweet Caroline.
Who's Neil Diamond?
He was the first person I ever saw in live concert when I was a teenager. And he still sings today. He's getting quite old, but he's still very good, and he does a lot of touring.
What's your favorite food?
Oh wow.
Yeah, what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it?
Papa's spaghetti.
Yeah, Grandpa makes really
What's
good
your
spaghetti.
favorite pet?
My favorite pet was my kitties that I've had over the years. I'm a puppy person too, but I've always had cats.
Yep.
What? Oh, oopsies. I'm sorry. What trips or vacations do you remember?
Oh, we've taken so many wonderful trips. Papa and I did a train trip all the way around the country,
Anderson, shush. Go back over there.
and it was absolutely wonderful. We saw so many neat things. We went all the way out to San Francisco, and then we went out down to Los Angeles, and we went to New Orleans, and we went out to Cape Cod, and we did all that around the circuit on the train before we went home, and that's when we were still living in Florida. And then just 2 years ago, we took you girls to San Antonio. That was a very nice trip.
2 years ago?
2 years
Well, it wasn't
ago.
last summer. It was the summer before. So
I
that's,
think it was spring break. It was spring break.
it was spring break the spring before, not this last year. Because this last year, all we did was go to Canton, Ohio, to the Hall of Fame for football, which was nice too. That was a good one. But we've had a lot of great trips. But riding the train is my very favorite thing.
Okay, well, out of all the trips that you've been on, which one was your favorite?
The one that I just described, where we went all the way around the country on the train.
What are some personal experiences that have touched your heart?
Having my children and seeing my grandchildren for the first time when you were babies.
And there's also me. Don't
Well,
forget
you're one
me.
of my grandchildren. I said both of you together.
Oh yeah, by the way, my little sister Addison is filming this, so yeah.
Yeah, so sorry if it's a little bad
And the first
for
time
you.
I saw Papa, he took my breath away, because it's hard to think of him that way now because he's older, but when I met him, he kind of looked up when somebody introduced me to him, and he had been laughing, and he had the most beautiful eyes, and I got lost in his eyes.
Oh, you should put that in Nicholas Sparks movie.
Yeah, you should.
What are your favorite things to do now?
You know.
Go places with my grandchildren,
And don't
and
forget
watch
me too.
movies and play computer games.
Yep.
What do you hope for your children?
Well, I hope your mom has success with her new career she's chosen. And I hope Uncle Lance will someday find a nice girl that he can settle down and be happy with, because he hasn't had very good luck in that way yet. And he can continue to be successful in his work.
What do you hope for me and Addison?
I want you to both be happy in what the career path you